It's the time to get down.
Her to bring her date of choice. So she doesn't even know she's going because the private prom had adopted, according to Lori Bird, who serves on the parent organizing committee. Miss Bird said that the private prom adopted the same rules as the school-sponsored prom, and that McMillan could have attended, but she could not bring her girlfriend as her date, and she had to wear a dress, not a tux. She wants to wear a tux.
Wow.
So
can you really believe the stupidity? I just, you know what? You can't wear your braces, so leave your braces at home. You can't wear those earrings, so leave those earrings at home. Matter of fact, don't even bring your cock ring.
Oh, that's, you know what?
Leave your cock ring at home.
That's last night on Virtually Uncut. We discussed the cock ring.
I'm just saying.
Well, let me
They're
tell you
not
what
letting
happened.
you bring, what you wear or how stupid. You know what Nance said in the chat room? Nance said, that poor child needs to just go ahead and take that money and get the hell out of Mississippi. And my response to Nance in the chat room was, her parents pay taxes. She should not have to. Well, they should not have to go through this, or nobody should have to go through this.
Well, it's no different than when there were rules you couldn't come with in a mixed couples weren't allowed. There were laws,
and we
that's what
realized how stupid that is.
That's right. It is. It is stupid.
20 years later, 30 years later, I mean, come on, it's just, this is just stupid. I mean, is the South that really, Mississippi that stupid?
Let me just tell you what the response is. McMillan said that she knows that students are angry. And here's her quote, quote unquote, "I never wanted my classmates to not have a prom. I only wanted the same chance to enjoy prom. I wanted the same chance to enjoy the prom that everyone else gets." Now, that's end of quote. Now, one other thing is that there's another prom that's open to all students regardless of sexual orientation. It has been set for May 8th in Tupelo, Mississippi, by the Mississippi Safe Schools Coalition. The MSSC, the Mississippi Safe Schools Coalition, has said there's going to be an open prom, open to all of sexual orientation in Tupelo. So get your ass there. All you lesbians.
She's not from Tupelo. Tupelo.
Well, that's Mississippi for you. They said you go to. It's at Tupelo. You can't go switch
We as
you.
people have to get past this. I don't have the answers. I just don't. And isn't like Mississippi one? Isn't that like part of the Bible Belt? God fearing.
Come on.
Why
you have to always
turn
have
the other
tests?
cheek, love one
You always
another.
have
What
some
would Jesus
tests.
do?
Right.
Do you know that's what I don't? Do you
Bible
honestly
belt, whatever belt. I don't know what kind of belt.
think the Bible Belt?
It's Mississippi. Wonderful crab dishes.
Yeah, I knew it.
They all call you honey down there. Honey, sweetie.
There you go.
I was down there in a Denny's, and the white women was making me scared because I was
scared to look at them, huh?
Well, being here from Los Angeles, I traveled to Meridian, Mississippi for a wedding, which was, the place where they killed those kids back in the 60s. Right.
Yeah.
I was scared shitless, and I was in a Denny's, and the white women were coming to me. God, honey, how you? Good morning, sweetie. All in my face. I said, I don't want to die. I don't see these white women. Where am I? Why am I in Mississippi for a wedding? Why couldn't you get married in San Francisco? But it was okay, you guys. I have to admit, I was scared to go to Mississippi. See, I must admit, I was scared. But I proved that I could travel there. And it was wonderful. They had wonderful food, wonderful people. And I had a very good experience in Mississippi.
Wait, Mac, the GNM bureau chief, is in the chat room, and he's commenting about this particular story. Okay.
Which one?
The one we're talking about, Mario.
Traveling down to Mississippi?
Wait,
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm watching your writing.
Because Dan said, I don't need permission to have anybody tell me basically, to whom I love and all this and what have you. And we're talking about
about the lesbian
they
prom?
have to wear as clothing. Here's Mac. Mac says, he said, I bet you, wait, but you can only wear white sheets. I bet. They didn't bitch about that, huh, Mac?
Ooh.
Yeah. Them white sheets, and I bet you know what? That offensive little nasty flag that those hillbillies put on that truck.
That's
now let's get down now. You want to talk about when you should be
Confederate
throwing
flag
up?
is not racist. It's
Yes,
just
it
part
is
of
too.
their
Bullshit.
It's
I don't
part
give
of
a
their
shit.
tradition.
Whatever.
It's part of their tradition, like stringing up some Negroes.
See, you guys are going there.
Yep, exactly.
So the
And
Confederate,
lynching, burning, maiming,
flag, that's
killing,
really what it's
mass
about.
murder,
You're
systematic
misinterpreting.
genocide.
You black people are too sensitive.
That's what that flag means to
That-
me.
the flag-
And I'm sure people that are
it
down there,
does
but
not.
yet, oh, girl can't wear a tuxedo. What kind of sense is that? That is just stupid. I'm sorry. That's
I want to
stupid.
defend the. It's
Oh,
really
now I'm
just
pissed.
culture.
Let's move on to the next subject. 'Cause now I'm
It's
pissed.
culture.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to defend the Confederacy.
You confused.
I need some numbers.
The Confederacy was a Nazi, early Nazi, systematic form of genocide, and that's how I look at it. And that's, if they want to continue waving that flag and what have you, that's what it represents to me. And yet you don't want to let this little girl, this teenager, wear a tuxedo.
She's 18.
But the white sheets are cool.
Let's not confuse
Matt,
people. That's
thanks
not a
for
little
bringing that
girl.
up, because now I'm
That's
thoroughly
a
pissed.
full grown-ass lesbian. They gotta know.
Anyways, move on to the next story. Next.
She's legal.
If I didn't know any better, I would say Danny's a little bit.
Daddy, we think you feel kind of strongly about the
No, I'm pissed
lesbian
now. I'm
prom.
serious. I just, I can't.
Okay.
I cannot
Takes you back
wrap
to your
my
prom
mind
date?
around ignorant.
You didn't get the prom date you wanted?
That's
What?
You didn't get the prom date?
Oh no, honey, I got my